Hello. Hi, my name is Quinn Donovan, and this is the See Me channel. We are doing 50 weeks of self-care, truth or dare. And guess what? We are halfway through the 50 weeks. We are in week 25. We made it halfway. Like finally. This has been going on for a long time, it feels like. But once these 50 weeks are over, you will have basically a whole year's worth of self-care, truth or dare. And you can keep coming back to these videos to discover more about yourself, find some truths, eliminate some truths that you no longer wish to have, and take some dares. Like, do some daring action towards bettering yourself, loving yourself, loving your life, and loving who you really are. So I am just so happy and grateful that you have stuck with me for these 25 weeks, and I hope that you will stick with me for the next 25. So let's go ahead and pick our stick and see what our truth and dare is for week 25. Okay, got our stick. Now, our truth for this week is, do you have enough time to yourself, or are you overcommitted? Do you tend to say yes when you want to say no? I guarantee you, some of you will be saying, no, I don't have enough time for myself. Yes, I overcommit. And definitely do I say yes to things that I really want to say no to. So if you are one of those people, give this video a thumbs up, because this is a nice truth for you to bring more awareness to. So, are you actually taking time for yourself? Are you overcommitting to things and other people and tasks and priorities that are taking the time away from you to give to yourself? And are you saying things yes to that you really don't want to do out of obligation for somebody else, or because you'd feel bad that you said no, right? You know, actually saying no is like a really great thing. Like, if you don't realize, like, as kids growing up, toddlers, they're being told no all the time. Like, no, you can't do that. No, you can't have that. No, you can't be in here. No, no, no. So we're adults telling these children no, and then they're telling us no when we want them to do something and they don't want to do it, right? They're not going to say yes to us out of obligation because we're their parents. Well, as an adult, people do that, like, oh, their parents and their family and their friends expect people to do all these things for them out of obligation. And a lot of times the people who are the obligator don't want to do these things, but they don't want to hurt people's feelings. They don't want to make anybody mad or angry. So they say yes to things that really they don't even want to do. And so this is a truth that I love, because I have been one of those people who would say yes to things, or I'd overcommit myself, and I would get bogged down. I'd get stressed out. I would have low energy. My cup was so empty. It was like, how was I even giving to other people and keeping these obligations and these commitments when really all I wanted to do is just go lay in bed, or I just wanted to do something for myself. So I really want you to think about this and think about yourself, if you're giving yourself enough time. Like, are you giving yourself time to recover from the busy week you had, or maybe this past holiday weekend or something, or holiday? I mean, holidays are coming up, right? Aren't they? They're coming up now. So are you going to be so super busy and overcommitted and not give yourself the love and the care and the rest and rejuvenation and re-energizing that you need to get through the holidays, to be with your family, to be in all this energy. So really think about that. I would really, really want you to think about how much time you're giving to yourself and how much you're giving your time to others. And stop saying yes to things that you don't want to do. If the person isn't going to understand why you said no, then what's the point of explaining it to them? Just be like, no, I don't feel good about doing it. This is not something that aligns with me. It doesn't align with my values. I don't want to do something out of obligation for somebody else anymore. So stop saying no to things stop saying yes to things and people and tasks and obligations and whatever else. Stop saying yes to things that you want to say no to. So, my challenge to you, or my dare to you, is start saying no. Like, no, I don't want to, I don't feel comfortable doing that. No, that's not in alignment with who I am. No, that's not something I really care to do. No. So say no. No, Quinn, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go. You could say no to me and say, nope, I'm not going to give myself time. I'm going to continue to overcommit, and I am going to keep doing things for other people that I don't really care to do. So you could say that, but I would really encourage you to take a look at this truth and really see where you're at. And you know what? When you're saying no to these things, start giving yourself that time that you would have then been giving to somebody else. Unless it's something that you're really excited about, something that you're really wanting to do, then say yes. But if you're not feeling it in your heart and it doesn't align with you, you have permission to say no. Give yourself permission to say no. And when you do say no, that time that you would have spent doing somebody else's something, you give to yourself. Okay? So that's our truth. Now let's see what our dare is. Okay, every day this week, do one thing, big or small, that makes you happy. Every day this week, do something, one thing, big or small, that makes you happy. And you know what? One of those things that you can do that could make you happy is here's one thing, give yourself more time. Give yourself more love and care and time to rest, relax, re-energize, rejuvenate, to fill your cup up. That's one thing you can do. Another thing is you can say no to any kind of obligations, requests, tasks that take you away from you, that take away the time from you of giving yourself love and care. And stop overcommitting yourself. Don't overcommit. If you know for a fact that you're going to be able to make it, do it. But don't pile yourself up with all these different events and appointments and everything else just to do, give yourself some time and some care. One thing, what am I going to do for myself this week? One thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to do two things, maybe even three, because that's how I roll, right? That's how I roll. I'm all about self-care, so I'd rather be giving my self-care than committing to something that I'm not even trying to do. But anyway, I'm going to go do a foot detox on Saturday. And I'm going to go to a dance party that evening, 2000s hip hop. And I'm also going to get my bars run. One of my friends we're going to trade bars that weekend. So I have a whole lot of self-care and things that I'll be doing that makes me happy, that fills my cup, and that brings me closer to myself, brings more love, more care to myself. And that is just something I encourage you to go do. Do one thing every day this week, big or small, that makes you happy. It could be having a nice beverage or coffee or special coffee that you like from Starbucks or something. Maybe it's eating a slice of pie, or maybe it's just going out into nature and enjoying your environment, your surroundings around you. Maybe it's the nice fall weather that's coming in and you get all cozy in a sweater or blanket and you read a book, all nice and cozy. Maybe it's just taking your dog or your children for a walk or watching them play on the playground, or, big or small, it doesn't matter what it is. Just go do something for yourself that makes you happy. So I know that you'll go make the right decisions for yourself, and I hope that this week, our halfway point in week 25, has given you some motivation to go out and give more time to yourself, stop overcommitting, and stop saying yes to things that you don't want to do, that you really want to say no to, and go do at least one thing this week, big or small, to make you happy, because your happiness lies within you. Nobody else is going to make you happy. Don't look to your spouse or your children or your family or your job or society or anything like that to make you happy, because happiness comes from within you. Only you can do that. When you're happy with yourself and you're happy with your life and you're in flow, things are great. You're feeling great. You're feeling loved. You're feeling abundant. You're feeling gratitude. The minute that you put your happiness into somebody else's hands, that's when it gets messy. So just know that your happiness depends on you and how you bring that to yourself and to your life. So that concludes our 25th week in our 50-week self-care truth or dare. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Give it a thumbs up, like it, love it, come back for more. And I just love coming here and telling you all about self-care. And this channel is definitely going to evolve into a lot of greater things. So stay tuned. If you know anyone who could use these videos or would love to see them, definitely share my link with them. And I just look forward to having you here and being here with me on this journey and giving you ideas and different perspectives on how to give yourself love and care. So take care, and I will see you next week. Love you. Bye-bye.